Hello and welcome to the Healing Hour. My name is Amanda Earle and I am the owner and founder of Heal Chronic Illness. Today in this video, I'm going to jump right into a concept that is not really practiced in Western medicine. It's something that you guys are not really used to. And I want to also explain why I do not give healing protocols in my videos and how that's not really a possibility with the way that I practice. So first of all, I practice very customized and individualized medicine. All of the protocols that I give are based off of your medical history, your toxins that I think are present, your pathogens that I think might be present, your symptom analysis. It's very, very individualized. And I also base things off of give recommendations based off of what medications you might be taking, what your, like I said, what your history is. There's so many factors that go into a protocol that I don't ever offer a blanket approach. I don't feel that a blanket approach really works that well. I don't feel like it's as effective as it could be because when I work with a patient, I literally dissect everything. I look at everything. I think about everything. And that's why I think that my protocols happen to be a little bit more effective than most, maybe more than 90% out there. So, that is why in my videos, I've had some people make rude comments before, like, oh, well, you're keeping secrets, so you're just as bad as these doctors or whatever. Well, it's not about I'm being as bad or that they're even trying to be bad. The thing is if I don't know my audience and I don't know all of your symptoms and problems, I'm not going to waste my time or yours, rattling out some protocol that is not going to be 100% for you. It's not going to help you, so I'm not going to do that. Not only that, but there's another concept that I don't think has been talked about very much, and that is called symptom differentiation. And we can have in Western medicine, when you have a health issue like high blood pressure, well, automatically they're going to put you on a statin, right? Something to lower that blood pressure. It's a blanket approach. Doesn't matter what part of your body is affected, if your eyes are affected, if your kidneys are affected, if you have diabetes in conjunction with high blood pressure, those factors don't matter. There's a blanket approach. You're getting on that medication, right? Well, with the way that I practice, it's completely different. So let's say that a patient comes to me with insomnia. Well, I'm not going to shell out Ambien. I'm not going to say, oh, here you go, or, oh, everyone with insomnia, do that. I'm not doing that because that insomnia can be rooted in liver issues. Could be that you have a toxic liver and the liver is cleaning out between 3 and 5 a.m. So you're waking up at that time. It could be adrenal related. Are you taxing your adrenals all day long? Are you drinking a lot of caffeine? It could be anxiety related. There could be so many different factors that I can't give you a blanket approach or a protocol. I can't give you a solution until I talk to you. So symptom differentiation means people that have the same diagnosis or disease or problem, but their symptoms are completely different. So, let's go back to insomnia. Let's say I have 3 patients with insomnia, right? Well, each case of insomnia is going to present differently, right? We're calling it insomnia, but one person might have insomnia where they wake up early and they can't go back to sleep. Some people wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. and they cannot go back to sleep. Other people may have issues staying asleep. They might wake up 5 times during the night, but then they go back to sleep and they just keep waking up. The third type of insomnia might be the person has trouble falling asleep to begin with. So people might lie awake at night all night long and they just can't fall asleep. Well, guess what? They all have insomnia, but that's 3 very, very different treatments because the insomnia is presenting completely different. So this is why I cannot give a blanket treatment, protocol in a video. And it's also why I feel a lot of approaches to chronic problems don't work, is because they don't ever consider symptom differentiation and they don't trace back how these symptoms the symptoms that are presenting even begin. Being a physician is a little bit like being a detective. Like, I go back and I trace it back to a certain organ system or a certain toxin or something. I trace the symptom back. I have the possibilities in my mind of what each thing could be. And through talking to a person, narrowing things down and getting the full picture, I can usually determine where a symptom is coming from, no matter what disease label you've got. So, if we want to call it multiple sclerosis, if we want to call it endometriosis, if we want to call it PCOS, it's still a group of symptoms, right? So we trace it down, we get to the root of the symptoms, and we go after it. So that is why I do not give protocols in my videos, and how my approach is a little bit different. So stay tuned. There will be another video coming soon, and I hope that this explains it for you and clears a couple questions that you might have had in your mind about that.